What's up, YouTube? Two movies here. Well, here is my review for Madam Web. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna say this right now. It's awful. It's horrendous. Big time. Now, if you guys don't know much about the story here, you got Dakota Johnson who plays Cassie Webb, get Webb, who confronts her past while trying to save three young women and their features from Eskel Slims, played by Tahar Rahim, who's trying to get them before they, get their power. So pretty much, this is a mix of, let's say, Final Destination meets Terminator, mixed with Spider-Man. It's all over the place. Oh god, it's a shame too because I really like the cast members involved. Like now, Dakota Johnson. I know lots of people trash on her because of 50 Shades and everything. I adore Dakota Johnson. Take 50 Shades aside, I've seen her in some really good stuff, like A Bigger Splash. She was great in Cha Cha Real Smooth, uh, the Lost Daughter. She's been some terrific. She's gave some terrific performances, and her talent was wasted in this. She literally gave like a 50 Shades of Grey level performance in this. You know, the dialogue is horrendous. They actually do got Adam Scott playing Uncle Ben, and yes, this takes place before the events of the whole before Peter Parker was born and everything like that. And you of course do have Emma Roberts playing Peter Parker's mom, who's pregnant with Peter Parker. They don't really even address that any further. If you think Peter Parker is really in this, guess what? You'll be wrong. Like this does not really connect to anything at all. Uh, the whole subplot of the whole, guessing the Peter Parker's name is doesn't go anywhere. You got Mike Epps is also in this, which he's better in the Underdogs than he is in this. That's for sure. I love Mike Epps, but wasted there. You don't waste my boy Mike Epps like that. And now I will say there are some positive things about this. Unlike Morbius, where there was stuff, there are some redeeming qualities here. The three leads, I don't play their parts well. But it takes a while for them to get their suits, and they're barely. And if you see them, they're barely even in their suits at all. So yeah, but I thought they actually had some nice charm to them, like Sydney Sweeney, who I love on Euphoria. Anyone but you, she was great in. They could have gave her better dialogue to be honest. Yeah. You also have Isabel Mercedes, who I liked in a lot of other stuff. Kelly O'Connor, who's not really as popular as the other two. I have seen her in stuff that I really enjoy. Like she was in Freaky, Ghostbusters, Afterlife. She's in Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire. She was also really good in that recent Zach Braff movie, A Good Person. I really do quite like her as an actress. But their talents just was wasted in this with terrible dialogue. Um, the humor is also not bad. There are some times that I did chuckle a little bit, but overall, it was a complete mess. It was completely boring at times. Didn't really do anything like it didn't know where it wanted to be at all. It's a shame. I mean, I'm not gonna say I was fully disappointed with this because I wasn't all that excited for Madam Web to begin with. I'm more disappointed because of how they wasted the casting members involved. Because the actors in this are much better than you give them credit for. And if they actually announce that Sydney Sweeney will be in the next Spider-Man movie, by the way, like if they do announce that should be in a better Spider-Man film, I wouldn't mind at all. But give her some better stuff to do. Like she is a much better actress than that. Like she was great in Anyone But You. I love her on Euphoria, but here it really wasted her talents badly. Also, a terrible villain. Which after seeing the villain in this, I have to owe an apology to the villain from the Marvels. I'm like Thanos with her. Perhaps I choose you harshly. The villain in this makes that villain in the Marvels because I like the Marvels, but I would admit the worst part was the villain. I would say this is maybe the worst villain than that. Yeah, this will definitely be in the top tier worst villains in comic book history. Now, I mean, it is at least a little better than Morbius. I would give it that. but that's not saying much. Obviously, it's still horrendous. It's just not so great. It doesn't do anything to lift these out. Now, I would say another thing. Unlike Morbius, this did not have a pointless post credit scene. You know why? It didn't have a post credit scene, so that's why it didn't have no pointless post credit scene because it doesn't have one. So yeah, but God, it's such a shame. I'm hoping to see the actors. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something better after this. Like, Isabel Mercedes is obviously playing Hawkgirl in the upcoming Superman Legacy. So at least she has that coming. She of course is in Alien Romulus. At least she has something better coming that is better than this. So that's cool. Sydney Sweeney obviously has some stuff coming. Calista O'Connor has Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire. So at least they got better stuff coming. But yeah, hopefully it's at least better than this, you know. And I mean, this is directed by S.J. Clarkson, who I never really heard of before. Doesn't really, not sure if she's. This is only her first feature. She's also done like mostly TV shows like Jessica Jones. She's done Succession. How does she go from Succession to a bad movie like this? I don't know. And of course, it doesn't help that the writers are also the same people behind Morbius, uh, Last Witch Hunt, um, Dracula Untold, Gods of Egypt. Their only good movie that they wrote was Power Rangers, and that's really it. So yeah, it's early contender for worst movie of the year here. So it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, let me let you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Madam Web? If so, what so? Did you like it? Did you not like it? You know, are you hoping to see the actors maybe in another Spider-Man based stuff in the future? Or do you think they should not do Spider-Man movies without Spider-Man anymore? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Timmy signing up.